Hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is reality. How you doing? Now look here. I was minding my own business twice. Went round to the Twitter X, and what did I see? Dr. Heavenly staring at me. Dr. Heavenly was letting the cat out the bag. Jasmine Brand had the footage. Now that's where I got it from. Because I was minding my own business. You didn't hear this from me. Then I have a little more tea on So Gucci's interview with fellow content creator Mila Chong. Yep. The shit done hit the fan on both shows because I guess Dr. Heavenly was like, boy, y'all ain't gonna put me all up in the fire like this by myself. So what she said was, and like I said, you can go around there to Jasmine Brand and pull it for yourself because I like to do this. Just so I don't have to worry about saying fair use and copyright, I just like to cover myself, say allegedly, and this is my opinion, and move on with it. Because, a lot of times when you pull clips and stuff, it's some sticky, icky involved. So, of course, I did the research myself. I'm the one who watched Mila Chun, and I'm the one who watched the Jasmine Brand, so I have to watch that to bring it to you. So she was over there talking about that incident with Quad, right? When everything got shut down and Quad got kicked off the island, literally. She said it was all Dr. Simone. She got mad at Dr. Simone because Dr. Simone said she pled the fifth when Andy Cohen asked her on FanFest if she thought that Damon cheated on her. And Dr. Simone just simply said, we all had our issues with our men. Hello, somebody. Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly, you about to be on my list. I'm trying. Everybody hates you. So that's why I couldn't understand what made you think that the people were calling you because of situations on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, a few of them could have been calling about that, but I mostly think they were calling because of your personality on your show. Take ownership for what you do on your show. But she outed Simone and saying that Simone orchestrated the whole takedown of Quad. And as you can see, just let me say this about Dr. I'm falling out with Dr. Simone. She and Cecil used to be my favorite couple, but I'm seeing a darker side to her. And I'm seeing how she can be very vindictive. And see, I'm going to tell you who brought it out. Of course, Mariah did. Because I think that she also orchestrated the takedown of Mariah. Now that I'm looking back on things. And so she said, Dr. Heavenly was saying that everybody knew what they were about to do to Quad. Nobody was surprised except Quad. And see, they didn't tell her because they didn't want her to know or to film with Quad. And then she said, fuck it, I'll film with Quad and nobody else will. And see, Jackie didn't want her to film with Quad either because Jackie was the one who said, yeah, she using you. She using you because she knew what the plan was. And so she knew that if she could get Dr. Heavenly on her side, it would be a coup. So now it's been put out there. And Dr. Heavenly said, well, I'm going to say it and then I'm going to take it back. Well, girl, you already did what you got to do. The truth has been told. And it is what it is on that. And I am team quiet as usual. Now moving right along to that interview. Girl, when I tell you that interview was piping hot, and you know I had to bring you the tea. So, my understanding, because I was minding my own business. And all I saw, I was actually sleeping. And then I could hear So Gucci's voice in the background. I said, let me wake up, see what's going on over here. And it was Mila Chun having an interview with So Gucci. So people were running the chat, right? I even got a question asked, and my question turned up on there. And I asked about Mint Dental. What? I said, Letitia said that Mint Dental was closed. She said, well, it ain't closed, but it's under new management. It's under new management. So as long as Dr. Antoinette's business was thriving, she had no intention of coming back to the show. So I just knew and was hoping down deep that was a lie. But it looks like it's the truth. So she also talks about the incident between she and Selena, which is what I've been saying the whole time. Selena part in this was more severe than hers because all she was doing was using words, right? So it comes down to whether you accept. So that's all I've been saying. It comes down to whether you think it's a Monique or Candace thing, because Candace was like, we are sad to use our words, not violence. And when you are a slow reader or a no reader at all, then someone who can read you down to your socks makes you mad enough to want you to put your hands on them, especially when she called the Queen of Jackson an extra. She ain't the queen of my Mississippi. Ain't there one of them bells on there, the queen of my Mississippi. I'm the queen of my own Mississippi. And I said what the fuck I said. I might not be on TV. I don't have to be on TV to be the queen of my city. I'm the queen wherever I go. As Giselle said, I'm the baddest bitch to step in the room wherever I am. Okay? And that's how I feel about that. I don't idolize anyone. I talk for what's right. And that's what's going on with a whole lot of Selena fans. It's an idolization situation where you can't see any wrong in what they do, even when they are wrong. And the same thing applies to Melody. Okay? Don't get it twisted. I like Melody. That's true. But on this platform right here, if I see wrong in it, I'm going to call it out. Okay? And at this point, Melody is not doing a whole lot of wrong. But the problem is with Carlos is he has a tendency, for drama, he has a tendency to color outside the lines. That's the problem. If your cast members and the people who work for you don't feel safe around another castmate or another ex-husband or whatever, shout out to Melody, then they shouldn't be made to film with that person. You try to, in every scenario you could think of, in my opinion, have tried to make Melody be in a situation where she's filming with Martell. Except with the exception of being on the girls' trip. Martell. Everybody. See, because that's in the script, right? Martell already said sometimes they get a little script. So everybody's here, and the person that everybody has a problem with is Melody. Okay. People have a problem with you too, asshole. But because it's more advantageous for them to have a problem with Melody than you, then people are filming with you over her. And that's how Carlos get his little kickback. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of people in the chat were coming at Melody about, not coming at her in a bad way, but I mean coming at her, letting her know that that's what he was going to do. He was going to put it to every scenario he could think of to get Gucci and Selena in the same room. And he wasn't trying to facilitate peace. He was trying to facilitate drama. That's a messy motherfucker. Okay? And that's what it is. And then, Gucci was talking about how she had spoken to her husband about it. And JJ was like, you said what you had to say. Now, let's see what the fallout is going to be. Yeah, you got to see what your consequences are. Carlos has already said, don't speak out against the king. especially in public. So, you could tell he was surprised. He gives this little goofy look on his face. Don't come for me and I'm giving you a paycheck. But what he's failing to realize is, and what I've told people the whole time, like, Selena been on TV, Selena this, Selena that. Everything that those girls had pretty much came from JJ. JJ was the breadwinner of the family. JJ is the breadwinner of his current family. JJ is straight, people. Okay? Just like Gucci said, we ain't heard from no coins over here. So, this little check, shout out to Monique. She said that if he does decide to retaliate and give her fewer scenes, that is okay. Because that money is funny over there at Kingdom Reign. And she says she's not hurting for fame, which I disagree with, because everybody who's on TV wants a little fame, okay? That's what it is. And then you get addicted to it, whether you're getting a big paycheck or not, because that's what happened to those ladies over there on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But I said all that to say is Carlos is doing some nasty work, okay? So if more people stand against him in the cut, which we know Letitia is not going to do it. Maria's probably not going to do it. But if more people stood against him in the cut, then that way that would show that he is the villain in everybody's story. And people don't want to speak out against him because he's the boss. So when Winter decided to speak out against him, I saw what she was doing. She was making her move to make an exit. So you have to make a choice. Are you going to speak out against him or make your exit? Or be ready to make your exit? And so Gucci has a promotion. She says she has a broker. She's a broker now. Or 9 times out of 10, most time brokers own their own businesses. So, Selena, you might just be lying on that lady. Okay? I've been telling y'all why y'all try to use that as a read against her. I ain't seen her sell one house on the show. She said that she sells all the time on the show. Those scenes get cut. How many times have we seen Tamara in the studio? How many times have we seen Latrice down the Goddess Links? We've seen Latrice down the Goddess Links more than we have seen her with the collective. The rest of them. But how many times have we seen, because everybody's like, well, how does Marie know anything about hair? Marie started out as a hairdresser. You have to listen to the context clue. Marie has a spa. Everybody's like, well, what does she have to do with anything dealing with what's going on with Latrice? This show is movie. Blah, blah, blah. This show is supposed to be about Black excellence. Display their businesses. That's another problem. That was the downfall of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Well, the main reason probably because they don't have stable businesses to show. Shout out to Martell and his loafers. Now, wherever Martell is working, he was advertising for those suits. They were like, look, let me tell you something. This fella is coming around here in them stocking corn chip loafers. And it's just not right. I can't see myself putting him on. He's wearing these funky loafers. No, I'm joking, y'all. Just joking. I don't know what transpired with him in the suit business. But everything has fallen back on Melody. And he's making Melody the villain in her own story. And it's him. He's the villain in the whole story. He's the villain behind everything that goes on his shows. He rides with his production team because he was on the production team. Right or wrong. And then she said, well, I know what TV is like. You have to pull out drama. But at the same time, don't make it seem like that Selena is an innocent one here. She hasn't taken any type of accountability. And had not. Then somebody in the chat was like, well, what was she doing while JJ had the girl? At Hooters. That's what I said, and I stand beside it. What kind of damn honor is that to be the first waitress, the first black waitress at Hoots, child? I'm not going to get all off up in that. I'm just saying, this is the person that you see as black excellence on Love Bell Collective because, you know, she was on a show. Child, bye. And a reality show at that. On a big network, Lifetime, that's true. But I thought, I may be wrong. But Lifetime and OWN and TLC, I thought they were all under the Discovery umbrella now. So you might want to look at Discovery and see why they're not paying their black entertainers on the most money. Because they keep me entertained. I'm just letting you know that I don't want any of Carlos' shows to fail. I just want him to do better. And if he does retaliate and fire Soguchi or, you know, give her less scenes, then so be it. She said what she said, and she was able to say what she said on a platform that wasn't him because, baby, he faded too black. Luckily, your girl was already over there watching. Sometimes these big eyes and these notification bells come in very handy. So click on your notification bell for my channel. Because what you miss over there with the rest of them, you can get over here. Okay? So drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. Is Carlos King going to fire Soguchi? Will he ever have Selena take accountability for her part in it? Because whether you believe this or not, because people like, it was just a glass. Glasses are deadly weapons. I know of a situation right now, I can tell you where a patient of mine almost committed blue black using a glass. So, don't think that they can't cause you to lose breath. Okay? It was just a glass. She got what she asked for, like Candace. Candace was telling her to drag. I said, and y'all took that literally. And so that wasn't a threat that the lion's mane made when she said, I'll show you a fucking extra. Oh, y'all skip over that part. Y'all just say she jumped up and got Donna. Well, what happened was, in case y'all have selective memory, which most of you do, she said, I'll show you a fucking extra. And that's when Soguchi turned back around as she was walking away, doing the right thing, and said, then show me, bitch. So, you can have selective memory all you want to, but over here on this channel, I'm going to tell it like a T.I. is. And with that, I'm going to close. Come on in, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload piping hot tea. And don't forget to think about Cash Apping your girl. Capital D, capital M, capital C, capital L, capital A, and capital Y. Capital Z, capital Y, capital T, capital Y. Maybe y'all don't want to cash out me because it's too long. Nah, that can't be it. That can't be it because you get good content. You have to share the videos. Why? Because sharing is caring. That's what I do when I close. I'm going to talk them up. Deuces.